that mountain range over there is Mexico. The Rio Grande is somewhere down in that valley. So we're kind of looking out at the U.S.-Mexico border. This is our first time ever driving this route
anywhere
before.
Near it. Yeah.
Yeah, we've never been here before. So it's just an interesting drive for us, our first time.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to head through El Paso pretty soon.
Yes.
We should be there within about a half hour. Can you show them the map right here so you can kind of see where we're headed? Up to Las Cruces right now.
Yes.
But there's the Rio Grande and the border.
It's so weird how close it is.
Yep.
I guess it's not weird if you live here, but...
Yep. But it's been a nice drive. I-10 has not been busy.
Yeah, no.
And the last time we drove this route, once you get past San Antonio, it seems to thin out to where there's not a lot of traffic on the road, and you can pretty much set your cruise at whatever speed you want.
Yes, it's fast out here too, isn't it?
It's 80 miles an hour out here, and I have ours set at 72.
Yes.
That's about as fast as I take it with pulling the camper.
Yeah. Well, we're not in any hurry.
But we'll probably get a little shot driving through El Paso, because one of the things I find interesting, because we've never been here before, is that I-10 literally runs right next to the border in the Rio Grande for a small stretch.
You love traffic.
Oh, it's my favorite thing.
It is your favorite thing, isn't it?
My favorite thing about traveling
is traffic and the gas pumps.
Yep. Oh, the gas pumps.
You love it.
They love to make it as inconvenient as possible whenever you're traveling. It's right there. It's just hard to see it. This is as close as we're going to get to the U.S.-Mexico border.
Yep.
It's literally right on the other side of the road there.
Man, that's so crazy.
I thought there was a spot where we could actually see it, but it's down off the side of the road there.
Yeah. I know I'm not doing very well with the camera here, so it's a little hard to see. Oh, there's the wall.
You can see it right there. There's the border.
Weird.
Interesting.
It is.
The El Paso city looks great, and it looks like a nice town, and it looks like a good place to visit, honestly.
Bigger than I was expecting.
It was.
And honestly, like some of the things that I saw to do, I didn't even really think of looking here to see what there was to do.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Seems like a cool place though. I agree.
Just an interesting part of the drive, honestly.
Yeah,
getting to our destination and seeing something like this for the first time.
Yeah. We're so excited about our next stop that we just can hardly stand it. So
I know it. We're just ready to be there.
Yeah.
So I think that's about the biggest excitement for our drive right there until we get there.
Yeah.
We are going to stop in Las Cruces just to go to the Walmart and get some supplies.
Yes.
And after that, we'll be hitting our destination.
Yes.
Look at that.
New Mexico. Yay. I love New Mexico.
We both do.
Yes.
It's a great state.
It really is.
Isn't that cool?
That is awesome. Land of enchantment. Yeah, it is.
That it is.
Turn right onto New Mexico 61 North.
Celebratory first beer of Big Haul 2025. Yes, we have finally made it to beautiful New Mexico.
This is awesome. I immediately love this place.
So you're liking the decision to come here?
Yes, this was a great decision. I knew it was going to be, but you never really know until you get here. You can just hike all up in there.
Yep. You're supposed to be able to walk all through the rocks.
Yeah.
Around the entire place. And we're going to do that. I think we're going to do that tomorrow.
Yes,
we're going to check it out. Look at the view here out, in the valley is just gorgeous.
He was right. When you were coming in here, you couldn't see this place.
You couldn't. I kept looking.
Yeah.
I kept trying to find the rocks on the drive here. You can't see them until you come over that hill.
That is just a gorgeous view. And you did really good with our site, babe.
Thank you. I did a lot of work to try to, that's something that a lot of people don't realize is that sometimes when it comes to places like this, I really try to do research and figure out a good site for us. And a lot of times you're very limited on what you can choose. So you take a few sites that are available during the time slot that, is there for you. And you try to pick the best one. So I use a combination of Google Maps, to kind of look down. But there was also a video that I found on YouTube, and I don't remember who the lady is, but she put out a video several years ago. I think she has like a meet out here once a year. It's like a group of campers, and they all come out here. And she did a video where she walked around the whole thing and showed most of the sites, not all of them. She didn't go like up in the rocks, and then the ones that were occupied, she didn't even like point her camera on it, to be respectful.
Yes.
And so that helped out a lot because she actually walked around this way and she came by this site and it was occupied. But so she didn't really like show it a lot. And then she turned that way and she had said, but this is a pretty nice site for an RV or even a buddy site. Sometimes they call them buddy sites if you can get a group in here.
All right, so you didn't even say where we were, did you?
I haven't said where we were, but they've probably seen it in the video.
Yes.
But welcome to City of Rock State Park in beautiful New Mexico.
Yes, I am so happy to be in New Mexico.
Me too. I have had this park pinned on my Google Maps for a few years now. We found it, we discovered it in one of the RV Miles YouTube videos.
Yes.
Because they came here a few years ago. And when I saw that, I went ahead and opened up Google and I pin it. I do that sometimes. When I see something, I just go ahead and I'll put a pin on it in my Google so I can find it.
This place from the Google map view is amazing. But
it's
just as amazing as seeing it because it really is nothing, kind of nothing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it's all these rocks.
Yeah, exactly. So, we had it, so it looks like a crow.
Yeah.
So we had this place pinned. And I knew that we wanted to take the opportunity to camp here when we come to this direction.
Yes.
And so this was the very first campground that I booked for this trip because we were actually planning on going straight into Arizona as the next stop.
Yes.
And we were going to do like Tucson and they were going to go north to do Sedona. The problem with that trip is that we could not find anything available in the Sedona area to go camping at.
No.
I mean, there was just nothing available.
There wasn't really a lot in Tucson either. It was really
it was very limited. So it was a little frustrating.
It was.
So we decided, you know what, let's just go somewhere else.
Yep.
And so we start here, and then we're not very far from Hatch, New Mexico. And then I think it's Interstate 25 that goes north to Albuquerque. That whole corridor through there, we have not ever been through there.
Yes.
There's a lot of really great places along there. So we have a few spots that we're going to be exploring along this trip here for the first week and a half.
So this particular site is dry camp.
Yeah. Yes.
And I know that it says on there, but they have some sites that are full hookups, right? Or at least electric water.
Correct. On the other side, There's a row of campsites over there that are electric and water. It's like a more modern, you know, where they're angled and you're right next to your neighbor. And they made that so that you could have more people out here and for the folks that want to be hooked into power. But I believe all of the sites within the rocks, around the rocks here, are all dry camping, meaning there's no electric, there's no water, and I don't even think they have a dump station here either. So you have to dump elsewhere. I've got a couple of, like there's a truck stop and then there's a gas station in Hatch that I've got pinned on Google that I know we can stop at to be able to use their dump station there.
Good.
But it is beautiful out here. Unfortunately, it's a little bit windy.
Yes, yes it
is. And that's just how it is when you come out here. This is a windy area.
It is, especially I think during this time, right?
In the spring.
Yeah.
Yep. But on the weather app, the days that we're going to be here, it's showing wind.
Yeah. But it's not 90 degrees, so I'll take it.
Yeah, it's 75 degrees right now,
Yeah.
and it feels really nice.
So another thing for me, I don't think I have to even say this, but this is a dark sky park.
Yeah.
And it said on the thing that there's an observatory here, and I'm doing it if I can.
Yeah, well,
so
check it out.
I don't know anything about it, so that's my goal for tomorrow is to figure that out. So
yeah, so this is probably going to kind of wrap up this video because we got some coming in, you know. But we would like to, we're going to make a separate video dedicated to the park here. And I think Abby and I, we talked about just putting on our hiking boots. There's something crawling on me.
it was a fly.
Okay.
Like a giant one.
Yeah, I felt it crawling on my head.
Yep, I got him.
But I think we're going to put on our hiking boots tomorrow, and we're just going to go ahead and walk all the way around the campground.
Yep.
And we'll take the camera and we'll show you guys like all the campsites and what they look like. Because everyone is different.
Yes.
And some are more suited for small vehicles or tents, and some are more suited for the bigger rigs like an RV.
Yes.
So you really have to kind of know what you're booking before you book it, you know.
Yes.
Because you could pull, if you don't do that, you come out here with a big old fifth wheel, you're going to find that you may not fit, or you're going to be on an angle. You know. We had to do some leveling, but this one was not that bad.
No.
This one worked out really good for us.
You did good. You did good on this.
Yeah.
This is just such a beautiful place. I can't even.
It is really pretty. You want to walk out here and take a look at the valley, and that's another campsite right there. And then there are, they have vault toilets out here in a few places, so you do have restrooms you can use.
And there is a visitor center. It closed today when we got here.
Yeah.
So we'll be hitting that tomorrow.
Yep. And they have some hiking trails out here too that go kind of around the park. But I'd like to do the hike like all through the rocks.
Do you hear that?
I just hear wind. That's all I hear.
That's all there is.
Yeah. That's what we're after.
There's not a single sound out here.
The wind calmed down right there. Now it's super quiet. I can't wait for that dark sky.
I can't either.
It's going to be pretty.
We got to see if I can actually make it past like 9 o'clock at night to stay awake.
Abby was looking, there's going to be a few nights on this trip where I think one is a blood moon, and then there's a meteor shower.
There's a pink moon.
I've only had one beer. This is the first beer of the whole trip. I haven't had one in like a week.
There is supposed to be a meteor shower, and it's going to be in a place where we have a dark sky. So
it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait.
We're going to try to plan those nights so that we can like stay up late, because we're so used to going to bed early now.
I'm going to have to like take a nap.
We're going to have to take a nap in the afternoon.
Like 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
But
look, we are happy to be here. It was a long drive out here. We've been driving for days, and I'm glad that we're finally here. And now the rest of the trip is going to be 3 hours or less.
Yes.
Our drives are going to be 3 hours or less.
Yes, and we are very, very close to our next like 3 camps, and that's okay, everybody. That's totally okay.
Yeah, just within
get the places that you want.
The next 3 sites are like within less than 2 hours. You know, so that's going to be really nice.
But we do have some cool things planned. I haven't got it booked yet, but I'm gonna get that booked like today.
Yes.
I'll tell you what it is.
Yes, I can't wait. Yeah.
This is awesome. Yeah.
This is really cool.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's so cool.
This is just a little,
It's awesome.
just a little teaser of what we're going to be
Yeah.
getting to see tomorrow when we walk all through the rocks here. I wanted to come up here and see what it looked like overlooking the campsite there. Grilling and chilling time. Got the little hasty bake fired up. We're just doing burgers tonight, but I'm making some Wagyu burgers.
Oh.
I bought that from the butcher shop in town. We're doing the black bean burgers for Abby.
Yes, we are.
Those are the spicy black bean burgers. Was that Morning Star brand?
It is.
Yeah, they're really good though.
They are really good.
Man, it's been so nice to be here. I think I'm on my third beer now. Feeling it. I mean, enjoying it.
Yes.
We don't have anywhere to be except
No.
for right here.
No, we don't.
You want to see the burgers?
I don't think we're gonna do anything. Like, I think we're gonna just read books tonight.
Abby said that we're gonna just relax. We're not even gonna turn the TV on. We're
No.
just gonna play some music.
Yep.
And read some books.
Yes.
That's what we're gonna do tonight.
Cookbook for you? Yes.
Yes.
Non-cookbook for me.
Or your coloring, your
I
drawing that you do.
Yes, I am probably gonna do that.
That's the Wagyu burger patties.
Well, they smell tremendous.
Put a little Fiesta, season it all on there, and some black pepper. Just keep it simple. We'll toast some buns. We're gonna use some American cheese on it, and just have a really simple burger meal with some
With
some
Doritos.
Doritos. Yeah, just keeping it simple.
We were gonna do the cast iron, but it's too windy.
Yeah, it's just too windy to try to do cast iron.
Yep. So
That's why we got the grill.
Yep.
And I did bring the pit barrel with us too. We got the pit barrel junior. That is much smaller and easier to bring with us versus the roughneck. So when we do trips like this, the little pit barrel is going to be in the truck with us.
Yes.
And hopefully we're going to have a few really good barbecues, you know, some smoked meat
We're going
with
to.
PBJ.
We are going to.
Yep. So that is smelling good.
Really good.
I love it. Beautiful evening out here, City of Rocks.
I don't think that tonight is going to be my dark sky night. I mean, I'm going to do my best, but I think tonight.
As in, like, you're
as
going to
in,
crash?
I'm going to go to sleep at like 9 o'clock,
Yeah.
8:30, maybe 8:15. No shame.
I think it's going to be great. We'll have the windows open, be able to hear the wind.
Ugh.
It's all we're going to hear out here. It's a far cry from what we hear back home, ain't
That's
it?
so true. I know they're not going to know what to do without hearing the sirens and stuff.
No sirens out here.
No. Well done, babe.
Thank you. We got Abby's spicy black bean burger patties.
Delicious.
Got the burgers on.
The best part of the burger, the cheese.
Toasting some buns.
Yes.
Pepper jack cheese for mine. Abby's got the American slices.
Gotta go classic American cheese on a burger. Even if it
It's-
is a black
it is-
bean burger.
It is some of the best cheese for a burger. I don't care what anybody says.
I agree. But you like what you like. Huh?
You do.
Yeah.
Abby's double spicy black bean burger right there.
Looks pretty good.
Yep.
Thanks, babe.
You're very welcome.
I'm happy to be here.
Me too.
It feels very nice.
Very happy and thankful
Yes.
to be here.
Me too.
That is hot.
This battery is going to die just absolutely any second, probably.
So is this beer. It's about to be dead too.
That was a good one, babe. The sun is going down, and look at the way it makes the camper look. It's gorgeous.
It's got a glow around it.
Yeah, it does. It's about time to eat, huh, babe?
Yep. Are you getting video of me?
Yeah, because the light is
This-
so beautiful. It's just,
You're giving away my secrets. So if you look on the Instagram and you see like the, you know, the handheld shots, this is how you do it. You find you a great spot, you get your camera out, you take a picture just like that right there, and you share it with everybody. Why? Because it's fun. That's why we
Yes.
do it. We just
Yes.
do it because it's fun and we enjoy doing it.
and look at the light. The light right here is, this is why New
Yeah.
Mexico is
Yeah.
one of our favorite places. 'cause-
This is why we travel.
Yes.